everybody, welcome to week 9 of Trailblazers. Today's theme is hibernation, and probably one of the animals you know that already hibernates are bears, and our 2 books today are about bears and hibernation. You might have learned already that hibernation does not mean that the animals sleep for the entire winter, that they just don't wake up. Hibernation means that they slow down a little bit, that they do sleep, that they don't need to go out and find food every day to eat, that they have eaten a lot during the summer and the fall to prepare for the cold when they maybe can't find as much food outside that they can in the summer and fall. So the first book we're going to read today is Hibernation Station by Michelle Meadows. You can tell by the pictures that it's fall in this book. There's some animals. There's some raccoons. Fuzzy slippers, warm pajamas, forest babies, and their mamas. See different animals. There's some snakes in pajamas, raccoons, snails, mice. There's another squirrel. Show up early at the station, time for winter, hibernation. Look at all those different pajamas. Bats and chipmunks in the middle, bears and mice from big to little. Groundhogs, turtles, snakes, and frogs slipping into holes and logs. Fluff the pillows, snuggle in. But then, commotion in a den. I cannot sleep, a black bear roars. My roommate rolls around and snores. A groundhog cries, this hole's too tight. It's dark in here. I need more light. Then, uh-oh, trouble near the stream. The hedgehog babies start to scream. Just when the beds begin to sink, 2 chipmunks cry, we spilled a drink. And while you're up, we need more snacks and bring more pillows for our backs. Just then a frog begins to moan, I'm scared to be down here alone. The bears in charge in railroad caps review the hibernation maps. Everybody in their own places. Come on, Black Bear, bring your shoes. Here's a quiet place to snooze. They're all shuffling around. Come on, hedgehogs, warm and dry. Let's huddle for a lullaby. We're moving around, trying to get comfy. Come on, chipmunks, sip, sip, sip. Nibble, nibble, drip, drip, drip. Hedgehog's having one more snack. Blankets, pillows, extra snug. Come on, frog, you need a hug. Sometimes we need some extra things before we go to sleep, don't we? Climb on top and join the heap. Is he gonna be able to fit in? His hat just went flying. Soon everyone is fast asleep. And our next book is called Sleep, Big Bear Sleep. The author is Maureen Wright. Looks like it's starting to be winter. You see the cloud blowing some cold winds. Old Man Winter from a storm cloud spied his big bear friend in the countryside. He leaned to the earth and softly sighed, sleep, Big Bear, sleep. But Big Bear didn't hear very well. He couldn't sleep in his den in the dell. He thought he heard as twilight fell, drive a Jeep, Big Bear, drive a Jeep. So Big Bear yawned as he drove around in a Jeep on a road just south of town. Oh, looks like he took somebody's Jeep from camping. What are those raccoons up to? Looks like they stole some sandwiches. But after a while, he stopped in a park, and Old Man whispered as it grew dark, "Sleep, Big Bear, sleep." But Big Bear didn't hear very well. He couldn't sleep in his den in the dell. He thought he heard as dry leaves fell, "Sweep, Big Bear, sweep." And got back in their Jeep. So Big Bear went to a house down the street and swept each room so nice and neat. What would you do if you found a bear sweeping your house? But after a while, he yawned again, and Old Man Winter warned his friend, "Sleep, Big Bear, sleep." But Big Bear didn't hear very well. He couldn't sleep in his den in the dell. He thought he heard as shadows fell, "Leap, Big Bear, leap." There he goes. So Big Bear found a frog he knew and played leapfrog while the cold wind blew, till all at once he fell to the ground. The wind through the trees was the only sound. And Old Man Winter said with a frown, "Sleep, Big Bear, sleep." But Big Bear didn't hear very well. He couldn't sleep in his den in the dell. He thought he heard as darkness fell, "Dive deep, Big Bear, dive deep." So Big Bear padded to a clear blue lake, finding it hard to stay awake. He dove in deep and swam to the shore. He had never been so very tired before. His head dropped down and he let out a snore as Old Man Winter said once more, "Sleep, Big Bear, sleep." But Big Bear didn't hear very well. He couldn't sleep in his den in the dell. He thought he heard as snowflakes fell, "Climb a mountain steep, Big Bear, steep." There he is coming out. It's starting to snow. So Big Bear trudged to the mountaintop where the cold wind blew and the temperature dropped. He sat on a stump on the highest spot and wished for a blanket and a fold-up cot. Then he stumbled back down with his eyes half shut. So tired he didn't know which end was up. Old Man yelled while shaking his head. No whispering this time. "Hey there, Bear! Did you hear what I said? It's winter time. Now go to bed." Big Bear's eyes were droopy and red. "You could have told me before," he said. He lumbered nearby to his cozy den, rubbed his eyes, and yawned again. He put on his PJs and blew out the lights, and fluffing his pillow, he said, "Good night." So 2 little fun books about hibernation and bears. And now for your craft, and it's more of a snack this time. I don't have the actual one to show you because I made it, I took the picture, and then I ate it. So that was your snack cake bear. Pretty easy to do if you make it, or you can just eat the pieces. So have a great week, and we'll see you next time.